Journal Record editor Ted Struley joins us now to discuss other stories making news in business this week. Ted, thanks for being with us.
Glad to be here.
Well, the Oklahoma Supreme Court has upheld a ruling on DUI testing. What will that mean?
Well, Susan, it probably means that a lot of Oklahomans who were at risk of losing their driver's licenses are going to get to keep them. One gentleman who was accused of DUI challenged the use of a device that tested alcohol concentration in his breath. His attorneys challenged not really that there was anything wrong with the device, but that it had been implemented in the field without following all the proper rules to get it approved. The state Supreme Court this week turned down an appeal by the Department of Public Safety, meaning that he wins. So everyone who fell under that period of time with that device and has a license up for suspension is likely to either get it back or get to keep it.
Okay, Google is upping its investment in Oklahoma. What can you tell us about that?
Well, by 2018, Google will have spent about $2 billion in prior. They just completed a 4-story building there at the Mid-America Industrial Park. They have some more construction coming online, about another $700 million worth over the next couple years. So they just continue to grow their server operation there in prior.
An interesting question. The medical marijuana question is finally heading to voters in Oklahoma, yes?
Yes, it is. We're not sure exactly when. We may not see it on a ballot until the 2018 gubernatorial election, but Thursday at 5 p.m. was the deadline for anybody to challenge the signatures on that petition. They only had about 1,800 signatures above the 60,000 or so that were necessary, and I think most people expected there would be a challenge from opponents, but nobody filed one, so we will see it on an upcoming ballot.
Okay. Moving to the oil and gas industry, mineral owners are not happy with Sandridge's bankruptcy proceedings. What has them upset?
Well, they're concerned about $7.5 million. These are mostly royalty owners in Oklahoma and Kansas, and they say that Sandridge miscalculated payments to them in a variety of ways, and that debt, that $7.5 million that they owed, should not be dischargeable in the bankruptcy proceedings, so they're challenging the decision on that. It'll take a little while to get a decision from the court.
Finally, the Insurance Commission has been looking into high auto insurance premiums in Oklahoma. What did they find? Well,
they found that really two things drive up the auto insurance premiums here, and that they fluctuate quite a bit. One is severe, unpredictable weather, which certainly causes a lot of unexpected damage to cars. The other thing they said is that we have an unusually high rate of uninsured drivers, even though you're required by law to have insurance. That also drives up the rates.
All right, and what is the Journal Record working on for next week, Ted?
Well, the family that owns the Buy for Less grocery stores and a couple of other grocery store chains is making a decision about how they're going to proceed, especially in northeast Oklahoma City. We'll have that story coming up early next week.
All right, Ted Struley with the Journal Record. Thank you for being with us.
My pleasure.